November 5th. It's November 5th. It's Friday. You don't even know it's freaking Friday or whatever, you know? Freaky Friday, you know, that whatever. Like, stupid shit, you know? La gente anda, digo, oh my god, I'm talking in English. People's look in the eyes is so scary. People's look in the eyes is so scary. I don't see nobody with excitement. I don't see nobody happy. I don't see nobody. They're like zombies. They go get their groceries. Okay, they go get their groceries. They go like food, food, food. That's the thing. That's the only joy. Food, food, and sex. I guess that's the last. It's it's sad, you know, like, you know, nobody's happy. I mean, like, you know, as they want to make us believe that, you know, Eric Adams won, you know, like, oh my God, we could have got a Republican. As if, like, you know, the devil is the devil. Whether it's a donkey, whether it's an elephant, it's still the devil. All they care is about the corporations. They don't care about us. They could at least, you know, clean, you know, like, you know, I have to cross the bridge on the tunnel. You know, bridge and tunnel. Well, to come over here to the Bronx to get out of Manhattan. The one on 191st Street. That shit is just like beyond. TC's everything. Like, don't mind the freaking graffiti, whatever, like all the curse words, whatever on the wall. Like, it's just like shit, like apocalyptic, you know, like taken from beyond the Thunderdome, you know. Which supposedly that movie was based on 2021. So they had wishful thinking. It was hoping that by 2021 people would be like, you know, just wandering around for a little bit of water or something, you know, like after the nuclear holocaust. Yeah, that tunnel is like, I have to cross it. I mean, like, because, you know, it saved me time. I mean, I can go actually up the hill, but it's just I don't feel like it's too early in the morning to go up the hill. It's like so steep. So I go on Broadway and cross the tunnel and take the elevator. You know, actually that was a tunnel that they shot the video for my ex-friend, you see, they even sell their songs. You see, again, as soon as I put it down, the freaking turn off. I never seen a freaking radio like this.
What is going on in the city? All you have to do is head over to hotnavy7.com. And more.
Yeah, they're not like a smoke screen. We like gotta build a really nice smoke screen so people like, you know, like the Romans used to say, just give them bread and circus. Just keep the bread, giving them bread and circus, so they'll be happy. They'll be happy. You know, and that's what they're trying to do. Right? I mean, mostly that's, I guess, the little children who are still impressed by it. But what is wrong with you? Well, at least it didn't turn off.
Assumes 100% of fuel and tank.
quiet. And people are quiet. Like $4 gallon of gas. Like people are buying cars. The other day, I heard somebody say it too. They noticed, like, I don't know what are the numbers. They probably have it more concealed, but it would be a nice research to do. How many cars are people buying? Because they're like getting ready to. They gotta be like that. Like my friend, when he came from Florida, his car was all beat up. He said like, hell no. It's like, I have a car. It's like something happened. I'm taking off. He said, you guys are idiots in New York. You don't have a car. It's like, how you gonna escape? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, Canada got 45. Canada got like, because they have very little population. So they got really scared. Like, come on. If they lose 500,000 people, that's a lot. In Canada, that shit is way too many people if they lose them. If they die. They don't want their population to go down because then it's easier for like to Russia to say, hey, how much is Canada? Let me buy it right now. So they got really gangsta in Canada. Like they're only taking 3 injections. Like wow. And people are getting injected just to go over there. And if you don't, then you have to stay 2 weeks in a hotel, and you gotta pay that hotel. So they make money. It's like wow. Too far up north. I'm too far up north. But at least my country is next door, Other people's countries is far away. If they got a country. Because African Americans, they have nothing to do with Africa. So who's gonna take them? Who's gonna take it? If they say they are not Africans, Africa might say, we don't want that shit over here. They are not African. See? Everybody wants a piece of African except African Americans. African Americans, oh no, we're Aboriginal. And you celebrate Thanksgiving? Every freaking year you stuff your face. They buy like $2 trillion in bullshit. Just for Thanksgiving. African Americans are the ones that they're like making their slave master wealthier beyond anything. If it wasn't because of African Americans, I think like this country wouldn't be shit. They buy anything. Oh, hair. You can buy hair. Who the fuck is buying hair like every freaking day? They buy hair, makeup, lashes. Oh my god, lashes like a clown, like this big. They look ridiculous. It's like if African Americans stop buying just for like 3 months, this country will be like, they buy. Over here in the bodega, at least once a day, they go there and buy like a big meal. That's it, like $10 right there. Sometimes 2-3 times a day. I see them do their shopping at the bodega when everything is like 10 times more expensive. Wait, you go to Costco, or they got a car, they can go to Wally Land, across the bridge. You can get shit so cheap over there. I have never been to that store. My friend took me, I was like, what? Everything is like, just like the bird food. If I buy it at the Petland no longer exists, Petco. If I buy it at Petco, it's like $20. Over there, it was $3. $3 for a big bag of bird
I want
food.
the hip hop. Hot 90s.
So I bought like 10.
Right, okay.
Say, are you getting something?
It's
Like,
Friday, so
say, I'm not coming back.
doing a mix for 3 or 4
I'm not coming
hours.
back.
Shout out to
How am
DJ
I gonna go back? I don't know if there's a bus that take you to Walmart. That'll be good because it's like, shit, now I know why people are so crazy about those stores, you know? They're cheap. They're cheap. Of course the food is horrendous. The food is horrendous. I bought like $2.25 for a jar of peanut butter. This big. It was all sugar. High fructose syrup. I put it in my building, in the community box. They snatch it like they eat anything. I was like, $2 for a bottle of canola oil. I'm not touching that shit. I'm not touching that shit. Canola oil. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but people eat it up. I don't eat up that shit. I mean, not food, but I bought a water filter that I never seen before, and it seemed pretty good. It's called Extreme something. It lasts you 4 months because the pure, they break, they start cracking, the water start coming out of. That's a fraud, you know. I only bought it on sale, but even on sale, that's a lot. It's $20, and I mean, the water tastes good, you know. At least they take out the bleach, but so I bought 2 filters, and that was all my money. I think if it's good, if it's really lasted 4 months, I'm gonna get it online. I'm gonna keep buying it online. And what else I bought? Food for the fish. The food for the fish, a big $3. This big shrimp for my corridores. I have a cory fish. They eat shrimp. This shit $3. Over here in the pet store, like $15. And Petco, I don't even know how much it's called. I don't even look at the prices of everything. So my cat chewed up his cord for his cell phone. He had like a special cord that he bought like for cell phone. And it was like 20 feet long. So I say, I'll buy it to you. I'll buy for you. Like, you don't wanna like. Well, he never gave me the name or anything. I would have gone buy it at the stores over here in New York. But he never follow up anything. He say like, oh, I want to go to the Central Park. Never follow up. So it's like, I don't feel like, oh, you want to go, and then like, it's a lot of depression, a lot of mental health issues. So he remembered, and he bought the cord for $3. So, and he made me pay for it because I had forgotten that I had said that. It's like $3, and he's like, oh, you're gonna pay for that shit? It's like $3. Come on. $3. I wish I could have, I know how to buy, for my iPad or something, I would have bought it like, probably they have cases, I don't know. You have to know how to look because everything is like, I got dizzy in that store. There's so much shit, it's just unbelievable. And notice how the Walmarts, they shut down before this thing. Like they knew there was gonna be like a shortage. They call it chains of production. The production chains. Can you believe that? Chains. As in slavery. They knew that. They closed the one in White Plains. We almost went there because I looked it up and it said there's a Walmart in White Plains. And he was the one who found out, oh no, that shit is closed. They closed so many, but they're all guarded by the military now. And there's a lot of activity in all these Walmarts. That's what people is reporting. They're taking videos and whatever, like. So they hoarded a lot of merchandise in these stores, and then like, I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff that creep you out. A lot of stuff creep you out like that. Yeah, but that store was humongous. I don't think I went to the whole store. I don't think I went to the whole store. And it was in the ghetto. It was in Newark. Can you imagine the store in a white neighborhood like that? Can you imagine what they like? What they like? She was humongous. It's like, yeah, but I don't know why it's so cheap. I mean, like, well, I know why, because they go and tell people, you're gonna sell me all your production at this price, and if they don't, then that's how they do. I mean, I learned that a long time ago. That's what they go to our countries and they say, hey, you don't have to worry about nobody selling your shit. We're gonna buy all your shit that you produce, but you know, like really, really cheap. You know, so we can live like this. The American dream. So I don't know. So if it was so bad with Fernando Cabrera over here as the city council of this district 14, with this lady, like, she didn't talk about, stopping the gentrification or the rezoning. They used to have their hashtag, the Bronx is not for sale. They forgot about it. They forgot all about it now. It's control opposition. They go and do these marches. So I went to a couple of these marches over here. I went to like 3 marches. And then they stopped. It's like, I thought it was like, okay, no more protests. All this stuff that they're building. All Jerome Avenue, it's like, who the hell want to live next to the train? That shit is so loud. It's just, they gotta be spending and spending and spending, That's what they call it, the economy, whatever, And like, I guess the materials are really cheap right now. And the labor is very cheap too. I don't know. They are building. I don't know what they're gonna open on 181st and it's Adugon. No, it's San Nicolas. 181st and San Nicolas. They have the whole. I gotta go look to see if there's anything. All the 181st Street is gone. That was Idanis Rodriguez. SOB. He just gave it all away. And they do that to their own people. Because that's a Dominican neighborhood. Supposedly they are Dominicans. These Arabs. The same thing, since Espaillat, before he became senator, that was the same thing. Just give it all away to the corporations. Give it all to the corporations. There's no community spaces. This is the only little part. Like I come over here, there's no community spaces. Over there on Dyckman, where are you going to go? But they're making more and more buildings. Next to the public library, They are making a huge building, and then the next block another huge building. They cannot wait to kick us out of there. If I hadn't bought my apartment in '94, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. They would already kick me out. And they don't say nothing. They just say, "Oh yeah, my God, we got Dominicans in public office. We got Dominicans." Like they don't do nothing for them, but they got Dominicans. Oh shit! Blowing like that. I mean, they do shit to kick him out. Oh, but they named this little plaza over there on Dykeman, Quisqueya Plaza. And they're like, people think it's normal for them to work like 60, 80 hours a week just to pay the rent. All the money go in the rent. That's not the way it's supposed to be. So like, rent is supposed to be, I forgot. I used to know how much it was. I think 40% of your paycheck, the rent. In order for you to survive, like it should be like 40 tops. And now it's like 80% or 90% of the paycheck. Oh yeah. No more commercials. No more commercials. Get the fuck out of here. If it wasn't because of music, I would have gone nuts a long time ago. And New York used to be so much fun, just to be in the street. Just to be in the street. Now everybody look like a zombie. And go to buy food, Frankenfood. That's not food. It's Frankenfood. But it's sad, It's sad, Like I always say, lately I always say that, about my ex, that he was, keep pushing me away, because of my status, but the way he eats, he's addicted to the sazon, they call it sazon, the bouillon, whatever they call it. And when he used to cook, I kept telling him, I would get all swollen. How can you eat that shit? How can you put that? I can buy all the ingredients and make it natural. Make garlic, onion, whatever, all the spices. We don't need to. I know. He will put at least one envelope of that, which is I forgot what is the name of that stuff. Glutamate, MSG. That's MSG. They call it monosodium glutamate. Supposedly now the Chinese they don't use it no more because well, I don't buy Chinese no more. But I used to tell them no MSG. You get freaking headaches and stuff, but they eat it every freaking day. And if they don't put it in the food, it's like. And he's like obese. He's obese already. He looked good, but he's obese. The doctor told him, you're obese. It's not even 40. Not even 40. Don't worry about my condition. It's crazy. It's crazy. In the program that I go to, this year, I think at least 10 people died. Younger than me. Heart attack, diabetic coma. They're willful as hell. So they think, oh, I'm living life and whatever. Nobody tell me nothing. Nobody tell me nothing. Like, okay, keep going. They got amputated toes. They got amputated fingers, and like we still like. I don't know. And then people don't want to live long because they have no reason to live long. Sometimes I wonder, like, shit, why am I living long? I should just stop my face, stop taking my medication. Hell no. But then I think, like, how am I going to let the crackers win? Oh, hell no. That's population control. It's population control, I mean, people talk about like, oh, let's, if something happened, like they'll be doing this, they'll be doing that. They can barely move. They can barely walk, 15 blocks without, getting exhausted. When I got out of the bridge, I saw these two ladies. It was like, they was huge. And then they just stopped. They just stopped right there, like, like 2 blocks later. Or they are talking, walking really slow and talking. No, that's not the way, I mean, and that's the only exercise, going to buy food, Franken food. Other than that, and I'm so glad that I heard it from, African Americans. I heard, I forgot which one was it. I don't know. I think it was King Simon or something like that. Or somebody said like, most African Americans only go out at night just to buy cigarettes and munchies and weed. And it's true. My neighborhood is African American. Nobody believed me. The Dykeman is African American. Like all the projects, like 90% of the Dykeman projects is African American. You never see them. You never see them at night. Yeah, you see them. They start to come out. They come get like pasteles. They do pastelitos. They're like little like. That's what I kept telling my friend, because he never wanted to get out. He never wanted to. 7 weeks in my house, in the couch. It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me because, that was company for me, But, and he kept thinking like, oh, that he was healthy. He kept saying that he was healthy. Yeah, I mean, he's a bodybuilder. Of course, he had a great body, but don't mean that he's healthy. And then he bought like 6 dozens of eggs. And then I stopped cooking because he was like making eggs. He would put like 10 eggs and he will eat them up, the 10 eggs with canola oil. I was like, I still have like 2 dozens of eggs in the house, but I'm like, I think I'm gonna put them in the community box. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put them in the community box because I'm not gonna eat them. I'm not gonna eat all those eggs. It's not healthy. It's not healthy to eat eggs anyway. But for an emergency, like that's a quick meal, and they're delicious. They're delicious. I used to eat eggs. And cheese. I used to have cheese and eggs. I used to all the time. And I couldn't even walk. My bones was hurting. Everything was hurting. I was like, hell no. You still got crumbs over there. Yeah, that way. Float on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. I used to trap by the subway. Yeah, that way. Young trap with the AK. Yeah, that way. These are my exciting days in New York City. People think New York City is so exciting still, but not since the 90s. Not since the 90s. And because I'm not poked, I cannot go anywhere because I am poked. You gotta get poked. They say they open a nightclub in Times Square. I think they're gonna make a section for us. They say like, well, Biden said that he's gonna make our life miserable. They say he's gonna make our life miserable. I mean, for the young ones that they want to go to the clubs. That's why they all got injected. They wanted to go to the clubs. To a restaurant. They wanted to go to a restaurant. Like, we got kicked out of the Riverdale Diner. And I was like, whatever. You save your money. You save your money, that's it. I feel sorry about the people that they were just starting to recover, They were just starting to recover from the lockdown. I see the restaurants empty. Regardless, it's like, people have, but they don't go in. They don't go in. It's like empty every day. How they gonna rescue all those restaurants? They don't. They're shutting down. And over there by my neighborhood, they took out almost everybody took out their the outdoor seating. They took out the outdoor seating. Almost everybody. But not downtown. Downtown they still have lots of outdoor seating. That, but so I don't know if they made them do it. I don't know why they took it out. I don't know. Because they're gonna lose a lot of money without outdoor seating. Why are you turning it off? I think it's like in a timer or something. Oh, it's popping again. It was just charged. I don't understand why it's turning off. Don't touch. Oh wow. It's very important what they're doing. You want more crumbs, baby? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna buy a wife to my canary because he's looking at the parakeets like, I don't know. I always heard that the canaries are loners, but then I'm not in the house all day. I think he should have his wife. Ocelote got his wife, and the parakeets got their wife. The fish got their wife too, I guess. I don't know. It's a bunch of fish. There's a bunch of fish in there. Yeah, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be doing with the snails. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be doing with the snails. See? Who's turning off my radio? I'm not amused. You tell me the battery ran out already? I guess I gotta go to one of those. There's no more Radio Shack. So. I mean, the battery only lasted like a year. I think that was it. Because I just unplugged it, and it got a green light, which indicated it was charged, fully charged. Those are the songs that always make it to #1 hit, you know, the iconic songs. They're talking shit against men. Because we are saints. Alright, no more music now. I'm not taking you out no more. I gotta take a picture of this battery number. High voltage, whatever, blah 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 blah. I guess they just give you a cheap battery just for the meantime. The other one is much bigger though, and I have to look for my little radio. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where nothing is out of my house. My friend is I'm supposed to hang out with my friend today. Supposed to, you know. I get the impression I'm like, she should stay in the house. Just stay in the house. Everybody just stay in the house. Everybody just stay in the house. But come on. You got effing January, February. Just stay in the house. They send me a message. That's my phone. I need my phone. Come on. No? They used to, supposedly, Obama phone is an emergency phone, you know, to keep us in linkage to healthcare, you know, which was a great idea, you know, but the phones was a fraud. She woke up. See, this one has 76 batteries. I haven't charged it like in 3 days. This phone is good. Which something I moved because I don't want. Ay, ¿a poco ya estás despierta? Entonces, ¿por qué contestaste tan rápido? Creías que era un machete.
Ay, sí, mira cómo me hablan.
Los chacalones.
No me dejan dormir.
Uy, ¿tú crees que no estás ahí en la mera mera? Estás ahí en mera, mera. Pues no te creas, andan urgidos también porque pues nadie les da. Ahora si no tienen carro, si no traen esto, pues nadie les da nada. Ellos andan por todos lados a ver quién, te digo. Pero sí, lo que sí he notado que muchos ya no van si no les das para el taxi, que está bien, oye, que tengan autoestima. ¿Cómo van a venir? Le digo, antes sí venían, ellos pagaban su propio taxi, todo, traían botella, traían churro, traían todo. ¿Verdad? Digo, ya están despertando los hombres. No son tan pendejos como antes. ¿Verdad? Ay, ya salió el sol allá de aquel lado, me voy a jugar de aquel lado. Estoy en el parque. Está el sol bien brillante, ahora sí ya no han, ayer sí echaron un montonal de cómo